Chaos. Hey guys, Primal Chaos here. Welcome to the channel. Look, this will be my third Angelina Jordan video. I still haven't worked my way up to current material because I'm just so fascinated with her as a young performer. We've done the, her in the studio at 7 or 9 or whatever. We've done her on Norway's Got Talent, and I just noticed this. A lot of people have been telling me I need to hear her Bohemian Rhapsody. So I found this one. I'm not sure if there's any other performances. Let me know if there is, but this one seemed to stand out. It's her doing Bohemian Rhapsody on America's Got Talent Champions. So I know she won Norway's Got Talent. So this is probably a couple of years later, maybe. I'm not sure. Fill me in on how old she was here because I really don't know. And I am going to jump straight in because there's not much else to say other than I'm still trying to understand what's going on with this kid. I know I'm 10 years late. I know. But I'm still trying to figure it out. There's just something about her that's just different, And you guys all know that. You guys came in droves when I put up the first video. So there's a lot of angels, a lot of Angelina fans here now. So fill me in. I mean, I know the basic backstory. I know that everyone, her band calls her the boss and all that sort of stuff. But what I'd really like to know from you guys, rather than just comments about like historically and stuff like that, I want to know personally, what is it about her that's magical? I want to know that. That's the question I want answered. I want to hear everybody's ideas. What are the concepts behind your thinking about what makes her special? What sets her apart? Because clearly something does. Fill me in. I'd really like to know. I do try to read almost all the comments. It's getting a bit harder to do these days, but I'll try to respond to as many as I can. But even so, I do skim through them and have a look, and that's how I get a feel for sort of how you guys think as a group, So definitely hit me up. Anyway, we're jumping straight in. Angelina Jordan, Bohemian Rhapsody, obviously popularized by Queen. Here we go.
Since I was very little, I just wanted to sing for Simon. I really want to impress him. That would be so amazing. And this is the biggest opportunity of my life. I really hope to win the show.
You won once, right?
Yeah.
You think you can?
I hope so.
Miss Angelina Jordan, go out there and show Simon what you got.
It's strange to see her with all of her teeth.
Hi, Angelina. Hi. So nice to meet you. You won Norway's Got Talent in 2014.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell us, how old were you when you won?
I was 7 years old.
You were 7 years old. So you are now 13.
I'm 13.
Right, okay.
You are
There we go.
13.
Yeah. I've waited 10 years to sing for Simon, and I'm finally...
So us three have nothing to do with what's going on
No,
tonight?
we don't. What is it about Simon?
He's just amazing, and he's a legend.
He is. He is a legend.
He absolutely is.
Well,
Just ask him.
Angelina, I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Can you just come up to the mic like you're gonna be?
Yeah.
Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
I wonder if she got a reference tone.
To me.
Wow.
Too late.
Oof.
My time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time.
Oh.
Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Wow. So much depth in her core of her voice.
I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby.
a great arrangement too. It's really nice.
Just gotta get out, just gotta get out of here. Yeah. Nothing really matters. Anyone can say. Nothing really matters. Nothing really
Oh.
matters to me.
Good God.
That was insane.
I feel like I am witnessing the birth of something really special, a star, and as they would say in Norway, Jeg elsker deg.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
And I think this moment, this time on stage, this song, this performance is going to change your life and your career forever. I believe that.
I don't think she needed the
Everything about
opportunity.
tonight felt like it came from you. The arrangement of the song, the simplicity of it. I've never heard that song in that version before. Seriously, this was an amazing performance.
Wow. Wow.
Since
Okay, hang around after the break, and I got a lot to talk about with this one. Hey guys, this video was made possible by Enchroma. 1 in 6 guys and 1 in 200 women are colorblind, and if that happens to be you, there's something you can do about it. Click the link in the description, it'll take you to Enchroma's website where you can get a free eye test. And while you're there, maybe pick up some corrective lenses. They've got styles to suit everybody and a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you got really nothing to lose. And while you're there, use the code CHAOS in checkout to get 10% off. Tell them Primal Chaos sent you. Man, wow. Okay, so one of the predictions I made, because you got to understand, I know I'm 10 years behind everyone else, right? But when I listened to her as a child, one of the predictions I made was that her having such depth and maturity and, you know, whatever was influencing her or whatever her muse is that she's channeling, having that at such a young age is only going to give her an advantage as she ages, right? A lot of times you worry about people who are talented young. Eventually they're going to get to a point where they're as talented as somebody their age should be, right? Like say, for example, if you're a child prodigy and now you're like 25, everyone's like, well, if you're 25 or 30 or something, you should be able to play or sing or whatever like that. I don't know if that's completely true all the time. And I think this is an example of where it's not true, because as a 13-year-old, she's light years ahead of other 13-year-olds who are amazing singers, because she has that depth of character and that wealth of understanding and sense of feel that you can't teach. It's one of those things you have to earn through doing, right? Or you know, you have to be really good at faking it, you know? But from her, it always seems so earnest and sincere. And, you know, like we know that she arranges things herself. I'm assuming she had a lot to do with that arrangement. And, you know, with these shows, performances are always truncated. They're always cut down. They'll take a verse out. They'll lose part of the bridge, you know, whatever it is to make it short enough of a packaged for television. And what they did with the few minutes that she had with this song was absolutely beautiful. And you were sort of always wondering where it was going to go next, because we all know the song. We're super familiar with it. But somehow she took us on a journey that sounded more like classic Hollywood sort of, you know, like Somewhere Over the Rainbow type thing. It wasn't even super jazzy. It was just more sort of like, yeah, just a beautiful soundtracky kind of vibe. You know what I mean? And again, you know, she has those sort of inflections in her voice, you know, that people might say, oh, you know, it's a little affected, you know, the way that she pronounces words and the way that she gets breathy on certain words and things like that. But I don't think it is. I think it's with her, it's just, she just sings with her own flavor. And I mean, she's clearly influenced by jazz and swing and cabaret sort of stuff. And so she's brought some of that, she evokes some of that through the way she enunciates certain words and things. But it's not like she's aping a particular singer or a particular style. She's just absorbed a whole bunch of different stuff, and that's just how she emotes, right? That's sort of more what I get here, rather than a kid who's just cloning a style or a singer, you know. And I think that, to me, I asked earlier what you think makes her special. For me, it's that. For me, it sounds like she's genuinely influenced by all of these acts, all these different artists and genres and time frames of, you know, popular music. And she emotes that way because it's just who she is with every fiber of her being. Whereas a lot of times younger performers are, oh, look at her, she's a little Mariah, or she's a little Whitney, or she's a little Christina, or she's a Britney, or, you know, and, you know, because kids, they'll become obsessed with a particular idol, and they'll do everything they can to be like them, and even to the point where they'll become amazing, talented people. But it'll always be through the lens of that one artist. Whereas with Angelina, it's almost like somebody has taken a distillation of an entire genre of sort of jazz and swing and injected it into a kid, and just saw how that will evolve over time, you know, because she's clearly, even at 13, she's a different performer and has a different style. It's a bit more unique, but it's still, the foundations of it are kind of that music from a bygone era, if that makes sense, you know. Yeah, this was absolutely beautiful, as you can tell, you know. I'm definitely becoming more and more of a fan. I still don't understand what the heck's going on. I think I've got some assumptions. Those assumptions will probably grow in time when I listen to more of her stuff. I think what I'll do next after this is, actually, this will probably be out of order. I've already reacted to her doing, I think it was, is it Gloomy Sunday? Is that what it's called? You know, because I want, the Norway's Got Talent audition. I've already reacted to that, but I've got that scheduled to maybe, I don't know, I haven't worked out the schedule yet, but either that will drop first or this one will drop first. But either way, I'm stunned. I'm speechless. She's a phenomenal talent. I can understand now why she has a legion of fans following her around YouTube. And yeah, I tend to agree with all of you. Anyway, look, if you feel like it brightened your day at all, feel free to just support the channel by buying me a coffee. I'll leave a link in the description. Look, most of the people who watch my channel aren't subscribed. If you want to see more of this content, the best way to support the channel really is to just make sure you subscribe. And you don't have to watch every single video, just ones that sort of speak to you, you know. I put out a lot of content. I put out a video every 3 days. A lot of it's going to be extreme metal, or it's going to be classical vocalists, or it's going to be something like this. If it's not your cup of tea, just don't watch it, you know. But do check in every once in a while to see where I'm at with certain things, and you know what, I'm taking this journey. Maybe you'll enjoy coming along with me, maybe experimenting, pushing your tastes a little bit outside what you're comfortable with. That's why I started this journey in the first place, and it's been amazing for me. You might find you like something that you didn't know you liked. So thanks again, everybody. Thank you for checking in, sticking around this long, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay primal.